Now, coming to the future now and where we're at, looking forward to the NHL and where it's growing as a game. You have a direct pipeline. You're speaking from the player level to the coaches level to the owners to the front office. Where are you seeing this beautiful game headed as far as the NHL itself, expansion, relocation, the Olympics? What's your vision? If they brought you in and said, Dan Milstein, we need you, buddy. You know, you have the secret sauce and you have the understanding. We want to do the best for this game. What is your advice to the NHL and for the global game itself, how to grow it?
Well, last year we've seen a new team come in the marketplace, and so that obviously that brought some extra revenues. I'm not an expert, and I don't want to talk about whether I would relocate some of the existing teams in bad markets, and I'm not here to talk about whether 5,000 seat arena is the right arena. And I know that some fans would like to see a Houston, Hamilton, or in Canada, Quebec City. I'm not here, I'm not qualified to talk about the expansion teams. But I tell you, one thing I'd like to see more, I'd like to see more marketing. If you look at the basketball players at other sports, the players are faces of companies. And so marketing is definitely lacking in hockey. I mean, look, the soccer is already a fourth sport. We're becoming a fifth top professional sport in North America here. It is certainly concerning. We need to bring younger people into the business to adapt and change and bring the hockey awareness. Hockey is for everyone. There is no need to to display the hatred towards certain people. I mean, are you telling me that Nikita Kucherov, Andrei Vasilevskiy, and perhaps some of the other Russian superstars are bad for the game? I mean, ask yourself before sitting here and wishing that all Russians get deported back. Let's just assume that you're a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, right? And I know most of your listeners aren't, but let's just say for some, where do you think Tampa Bay Lightning would make the playoffs if those three Russians weren't on the team? And how many tickets are purchased, even perhaps in Toronto, because Nikita Kucherov is in town?
100%.
And so it's good for the sport. It's good for the people. And I understand you're going to give me an argument that innocent people are being killed right now. And like I said, my own home is being bombed right now. But with that said, this game is for everybody. And blaming a Russian hockey player only because he's from Russia, how is it not how is it that hockey's for everyone? I mean, you guys have put the same slogans out there, hockey's for everyone, and now you're telling me that hockey's for everyone but Russian people.
You know what? It's people that need their quote unquote cause, and like I said, Johnny expert on the couch, and this is the cause we're gonna start on, and we're gonna move on to the next one next month. And for those that love hockey and follow it for years, it's their game, their love. We've seen the game evolve. When I'm thinking as far as future, I agree with you. I don't like relocation whatsoever where we can avoid it because you have these fans, they're loyal. The economics of the game should not get in the way of the fans enjoying their sport. It'd be nice for the game to expand over time, more cities to enjoy the way the Seattle Kraken are right now. I think of the days when, we had high scoring games. There was a game recently between the Red Wings and the Leafs. I think it was 10-7 finished at, and we haven't seen one of those in a while. Since the Devils, brought in the more defensive game, and I don't know if it's ever evolved from there. Do you think that the sport's in a good place right now from a goal scoring perspective? Should they be encouraging more goal scoring, higher scoring games, or do you think it's in the right place right now?
Well, it depends who you ask. If you ask my clients that are forwards, of course they want more goals. If you ask my goalie clients or shutdown Ds, then So, but from the fan perspective, I mean, of course, would you want to spend $500 to go watch his 1-0 game? Probably not. But at the same time, I mean, look, we've had some high scoring games lately. I think we're in good spot right now. But what I'd like to see more is more of a marketing. Marketing needs to be at a different level. The fan entertainment needs to be at a different level. There's more work that needs to happen, and we need to do. And look, I mean, if the Maple Leafs arena was whatever the name, the ACC now, right? Or is this Nova Scotiabank now, right? I keep changing.
No, it changes every day. It seems. Yes.
Yeah. If the arena had 30,000 capacity, would 30,000 people show up to games? and even if you keep the ticket prices same, or even discount them by 10%. But there's more cars to be parked, there is more hot dogs to be purchased, more beers to be drank and stuff like that too. Is it going to help? I don't know. I mean, somebody needs to do. Funny thing is remember when some years ago we changed the intermissions from 15 minutes to one up to 18 minutes?
Right, right.
And so do you know why? Somebody did the study that it
Yes.
takes that if you have it at 17 or 16 or more minutes, chances of you to purchase two beers are greater than one beer. I guess they timed out how many minutes it takes to drink a beer before your mind basically says, Jonathan, go get another one and take it with you to the steps. And so one of the reasons I've heard, whether it's true or not, I've never asked for confirmation, but I've heard from a number of executives is because they could sell more beers in a time frame. And it's the right thing to do. So there's more that can happen. And I understand some of the rinks are impossible to rebuild. Even like in Toronto, I don't even know. I mean, if you move elsewhere where there is no land in downtown, and moving the team to a suburbs or outside of the city, it doesn't make any sense.
We've seen that with other cities as well. It's we're very spoiled here in Toronto because we have all this attention. Players, can't walk down the street without getting, seen, photographed, autographs. And that's one of the things, I guess, is a dual-edged sword, because you go play in another market, like in let's say, for example, San Jose, or you play in Tampa Bay, you can go to the shopping mall and chances are you get to live a life, which is nice to have kind of that freedom. On the other hand, it's also less marketing opportunities, right? And less growth of the game. And so certainly when you look at the excitement of the NHL, to me, it's like the NBA on skates, and we definitely want to see the growth of the game for certain. And the game has a lot of room to grow in our markets.
For sure. And it's funny. It's like Nikita Kucherov, Andrei Vasilevskiy. They go to International Plaza Mall in Tampa, which is the largest shopping mall. And then you see their banners everywhere. Yes. But yet they walk by them, but people don't recognize them. And then I'll never forget in 2014 Sochi Olympic Games, I signed Pavel Datsyuk to he was a face of Visa credit card at the time, and he had a credit card with his face on it. Yes. And then we were in Denver, and then we were at the Boss store, and then he pays for his purchases with the credit card that has his name on it. Yes. And then the guy looks at the card, looks at him, looks at the card, looks at him, goes like, "Can I see your driver's license?"
Thank you for enjoying today's episode of the Chosen Life podcast. Go ahead and hit the subscription button below and the notification bell to catch all of our great shows. And remember to contact the Chosen Lawyers when you are ready for your next real estate and commercial transaction. Go to kormans.ca.